The Principal Auditor is by law and under the Constitution a parliamentary officer. He doesn't report to the Chief Minister, he reports to Parliament. So he is in essence independent of government. There is in fact a draft Public Audit Act which has been talked about for years by various principal auditors in order to improve the independence of the principal auditor and their ability to do their job.
One of the issues that we've been talking about in the past day or so is overtime.
This proves the value of the principal auditor's report and the importance of getting it in a timely manner. Now, the opposition does not have visibility to the level of this detail that the principal auditor has. We do not have the powers to go into the departments and audit their overtime. The principal auditor does. Now, what he does is he prepares a report and he presents it to Parliament. And then in Parliament, we can follow it up correctly. And this is why we need these reports on a more regular basis. Now, the Chief Minister says he stopped it as soon as he was aware. But if you look in the reports on page 235, this continued all the way up to 2020. 8 years of his government in which he presented appropriation bills to Parliament and supplementary appropriation bills, which included this amount of money.
He made the point that you, in opposition, should have spotted it because it was there in the estimates.
Fabian is very fond of saying, but they're only estimates. Yeah? They're not the actual numbers. You will find that later on, a lot of additional elements suddenly appear in the supplementary appropriations. So there may be, for example, and they're very fond of doing this, put in a line of £1,000, and then the actual comes in a much higher number. And in any case, they're his estimates. He's the one who should have spotted it.
This was happening for a number of years under the GSD as well. Are we talking about systemic failure?
What I would say to that is, if we had a Public Accounts Committee, these sorts of issues would be brought up and dealt with. He has actually gone on record saying that even if we had won the election, that the GSLP would not, as a matter of policy, participate in a Parliamentary Public Accounts Committee. So they have no appetite to actually look at the numbers, which obviously he doesn't understand, and make sure that we're getting value for money for the taxpayer.